You can torch it with the blowtorch if you have one at home. Mussels are an amazing seafood, and in BC we're really lucky to have them so readily available. And we're going to be doing it two styles today. So we're going to do a classic French style with shallot, leek, some white wine and butter. And then we're going to do kind of a fun twist, a curry, spicy broth, and we're going to have some warm crusty bread. It's going to be good. Salt Spring Island is where we have our mussels from today. They're so fresh, and typically they're pretty easily accessible all over. So you normally will buy them from your seafood market, from your fishmonger, and when you get them home, the first thing you want to do is pull this beard right out. I find it easiest if you take a paper towel and it just kind of slips right out like that. You don't want to leave this beard in. It's going to be really prickly if you don't take it off. Then I also like to just give them a scrub because they are from the sea. If you find mussels like this that are cracked or fully broken like that, you're going to want to discard those. Do not eat those. So I'm using the cutest little pot today. It's actually in the shape of a mussel. So I have 2 tablespoons of butter and some olive oil in the pot here. We're just gonna let this melt down, and we're gonna add our shallot, our leek, and our garlic, and let this kind of cook down. This little pot holds about 1.5 pounds. So this pot has a little grate that separates the broth when you're dipping. Whether you're having this with frites or whether you're having this with bread to dunk, it kind of gives that separation. So I'm gonna put the lid on, and we're just gonna let those sweat down. So the leek has really gone almost in half, as you can see. So we're gonna add in our wine, turn up the heat because you don't want the broth to be too strong of wine. So once this alcohol burns off, about a couple of minutes, you can smell it. We're gonna add our lemon zest and juice. We're gonna put our mussels right in. We're gonna close the lid and wait for about 7 minutes. You want all of the shells to be open. If the shells don't open, don't eat it. So behind me, I have the Thai coconut curry broth. I actually used a bottled curry paste, and it's just coconut milk, chicken stock, and then I added some lemongrass, kaffir lime, ginger, garlic, and some onion. I have wrapped some focaccia bread in tin foil and put it in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes, just to keep it warm. You can cut it in chunks like so. And then what I like to do is put it back in the oven 2-3 minutes before you're gonna serve, and pop that on broil so you get that really good dunking crust. Alternatively, you can torch it with the blowtorch if you have one at home. If you don't, just broil is easy peasy. So I just like to char it like this. We can check to see how all of our little mussels are doing, and they are looking delicious. We're gonna take it off the heat, toss in some fresh chopped parsley, and then let's check on our coconut curry mussels. And I like to garnish the coconut curry with some fresh green onions. Just sprinkle these on top. Both of these mussel recipes are absolutely delicious, and I hope these recipes have made them a little bit less intimidating for you to eat and enjoy.